The biggest question is, why do I want to run for president? First off, my name is Porsche Edmonds, and today I'm here to speak to you about potentially running for president of the United States in 2028. Well, I want to run for president due to the fact there are so many people that are currently incarcerated that have never committed a crime, but they are in jail due to facts of lack of funding. The next major reason why I want to become the president of the United States is due to the economy. Right now, the United States economy is showing stress, and so we are doing what we can to ensure the United States never fall. Now, before we go further into this conversation, I am going to now speak about the healthcare costs, and we're also going to speak about the potential benefits that can come to your household. Now, first we're going to speak about the healthcare benefits. The healthcare monthly rate is at an extremely discounted rate, and it's due to involving many different factors. We're able to give healthcare at a discounted rate because we're going to build our own hospitals. So we're not having to pay a middle party. There's no third party involved, and so we are going to become as self-sufficient as we can at each facility to keep the costs low. The next thing we're going to speak about is, how does this new economy plan benefit? Well, first off, if it benefits the lower class in a great way, then it will also benefit the middle class and the upper class. So we start this project off by understanding no matter what kind of job you have, no matter if you work at a convenience store, a grocery store, a factory, a hospital, a job in the government, it just doesn't matter. Everyone is entitled to have a payment after they have worked at a job for 30 years. One moment. Okay. After they have worked at a job for 30 years. So the thing is this: in the United States, we want quality. What makes a first world country is the quality that it offers. So we're going to have a major turnaround. So we have many jobs that have high turnover rates. And the biggest thing is, if you want me to keep working for you, what are you going to offer me for me to not leave this company and go work for another company? You understand? So I'm offering you a retirement plan. So the way this retirement plan works, it's loyal to the job you are employed to. So if you have decided to take on a job working, it doesn't matter, at a factory, and you are there for X amount of years, you're going to walk away with a check. So you're no longer walking away empty-handed. Now the question is, how does this help the economy? Well, so if you work at a job for 30 years and you receive a check for $105,000, what can you do with that? There are so many different things people can do with that lump sum of money, where they can have a down payment for a house, invest in something they have wanted to always invest into. Their options are unlimited. It's giving people a free mind. Now, how else are we helping the economy? We're going to change the ordinary known of the work schedule of the Monday through Friday. And we're going to have two schedules where we have employees working Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, or Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We need for people to rest. So we need to have people working less and off more. So you're going to be working 3 days a week and off 4 days a week. That is the new norm. for everyone to have the day of Sunday off unless you are emergency facility. And so Sunday is a day of rest. Sunday is a day of worship. Now, what is the next thing we're going to speak about? Okay, so I will go ahead and give you all the cons. To me, they're not cons, and here's why. So if we want the United States to remain a first world country, if we want criminal activity to remain low, if we want these foundations that have been foundations since we've been born to stay alive, we have to keep big stores in business. We cannot be a part of the tribe that is ripping big stores down and advocating for little stores to pop up everywhere online. We cannot be a part of this community. You see, the reason why there are so many organizations across the world, across the United States, are from the donations from these big box stores. So we want to keep the big box stores alive so the blessings that are unknown or known can keep running. Do you all understand? That is why big stores are important, because of the donations that so many receive. Now, the next thing we're going to speak about are student loans. I want to completely eradicate student loans. I want them completely wiped away. However, the question is, we understand these banks have invested their money within the people. So we are removing online shopping. I understand there are so many people that are addicted to online shopping. However, again, we are bringing quality back to the United States. So you're not going to have those dresses that you order online that looks like a dress, but when you receive it, it's nothing more than a nightgown. You understand? We are bringing quality back and style. So you all will be shopping in stores, because we do not want to, again, tear down big stores. And so what I'm stating is, we do not want all these stores running into competition with each other. If a bunch of stores have to run into competition with each other and always have to lower their prices, I always gotta lower their price for that, I always gotta lower their price for that, they're going to close. You understand? And so that's why we see all these vacant malls across the country. That's why we're seeing all these vacant shopping centers across the country. That's why we're seeing all these restaurants closing. That is why we're seeing a shift in the mindset where it's like, whereas if people are just, well, we're not going to speak about that. However, we just need the people to come back to being people once more. And so, again, that is why we are removing online shopping, so we can keep the blessings continuing raining. We are eliminating student loans. Now, I'm not sure if I mentioned this or not, but the way that we're going to pay these banks back is with stores. So we want these banks that have sent out the student loans to open up shopping centers, beautiful shopping centers, once online shopping is soon to close down. And this is how you're going to receive your money back. You understand? You don't even have to disclose which stores you will invest. You wouldn't have to disclose the stores that you would even have to invest in if you chose not to. But that's how you can receive your money back. However, we need the United States citizens to have a free mind. We need for it to be stress-free. That's what makes a first world country a first world country. So on the website, on thecapitolgov.com, I speak about many other topics. Feel free to go on the website and browse around and gain a little history and a little bit of understanding about me and about this entire project. This project does not just extend to the United States, but also many other foreign countries. This project is not only speaking about politics, but also how can we say, global warming. We are discussing global warming and methods, fun ways of science that we can do as a community project with getting global warming dismissed, or perhaps, say attempted to. All right, so for now, I think that's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about for today. We spoke about the medical plan. Oh, the criminal reform before I let you go. So the criminal reform is a very interesting program. So again, I stated the reason why I want to run for president is due to the fact there is a legal system that is currently in charge, but it abuses its system. So it means it's not blessed. And so what is not blessed has to be removed. So moving forward, for now, I think that is it. And again, check out the website, and I hope you guys enjoy.